What's going down, guys? I'm your host, Jared Bronstein, and welcome back to I.O. Make sure that subscribe button is pressed, you ring that bell, and as always, slide into the comment section and shoot your shot. I don't know with who, but just do it. Now we gotta give you guys an update on the status of Hurricane Dorian and how it will affect some states as well as Canada. So for those of you guys that haven't heard, Hurricane Dorian was a Category 5 hurricane that ripped through the Bahamas and caused some very serious damage. As of now, it's believed the death toll is at 30, but they're expecting that number to rise. Homes have been destroyed, countless people are without power and missing family members. It's a very sad situation. Although the storm has passed through and is now heading to the Carolinas, it seems the worst of it is behind us. As of today, Dorian is now being considered a Category 1 storm. Now before we go any further, let me explain quickly what this whole category means. It's a scale based on the wind speeds for at least a minute that determines how catastrophic and serious a hurricane can be. A Category 1 hurricane is a hurricane with sustained winds of 74 to 95 miles per hour and could cause some danger due to dangerous winds. The categories go up per 20 miles, so a Category 2 would be winds of 96 to 110 miles per hour and so on. However, a Category 5 is any hurricane which reaches winds of 157 miles per hour or more. In Dorian's case, it was reaching winds of up to 185 miles per hour at its strongest. You guys should be sure to check out Charlotte's video that she did talking about when Dorian was first in the Bahamas for a better understanding of what happened there. Now, although Dorian is just a Category 1 hurricane, it still is a hurricane. It's believed there have already been 5 deaths related to the storm in the US. So how could it affect the US and which states more specifically are going to be affected if they haven't been already? Well, as of today, Dorian made its first landfall on US soil in North Carolina. This means the center of the storm is now in North Carolina and they're certainly feeling the impact. It's believed the center of Dorian made landfall around 8:30 a.m. this morning and had maximum winds of 90 miles per hour. Overnight, the storm brought very heavy rain to Virginia and North Carolina, and it's left over 420,000 people without power in North and South Carolina, as well as Virginia according to poweroutage.us. And the number seems to keep going up. Although the storm is considered to be weaker, it doesn't necessarily mean it's not powerful. Katrina was a Category 3 hurricane. I'm not saying Dorian will be as bad by any means, but it's not something that should be taken lightly. It's believed the storm is going to make its way across the North Carolina coast and make its way out east within 24 hours. The storm is also causing tornadoes along the coast, which can also be quite damaging to mobile homes. As the storm makes its way up the coast and away from the other northern states, it is expected to hit some of eastern Canada. As of now, Nova Scotia is on hurricane watch for Saturday and the early hours of Sunday. Prince Edward Island and Newfoundland are watching for a tropical storm. It's believed by Monday afternoon the hurricane will be far from the coast and headed further east into the North Atlantic. As always, we'll be sure to keep you guys up to date with everything that is going on. There's also a possibility of other tropical storms forming hurricanes, but as of now, the National Hurricane Center is keeping their eye out. August and September are known to be hurricane season along the southeast, so as much as I really hope this is the last of it, I have a feeling things could possibly get worse before they get better. Of course, our thoughts are with everyone who have been affected by the storm, and we wish them all the very best as they try to restore their communities to be what they once were. We're going to leave a link in the description or comments down below if anyone would like to donate. Make sure you guys are subscribed for updates and trending news. I've been your host, Jared Bronstein, and we'll see you soon.